In the top stories, chairmanship of ECCB Monetary Council moves to Anguilla. Financial education and savings program to nurture financial responsibility for future generations. And SWMC launches Clean a Mile campaign to promote environmental sustainability. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Celebrating culture, embracing our history is Culturama 50, July 25th to August 6th. It's the Caribbean's greatest summer line. See you there.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom. The fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 Newscast. I'm Kyla Barrich. The chairmanship of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank Monetary Council has changed from council member for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Honorable Camilo Gonzalez, to council member for Anguilla, Honorable Dr. Ellis Lorenzo Webster, on Friday, July 19th. This took place ahead of the 108th meeting of the ECCB Monetary Council held in Anguilla. During the meeting, Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy Antoine, presented the report on monetary, credit, and financial conditions in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. The governor's report addressed the stability of the EC currency and the ECCU financial sector and economic conditions in the ECCU and the international arena.
Our projection for this year, pre-Hurricane Beryl I should add, was 5%, with another 5% next year, powered by tourism, construction, and of course helped by improved air connectivity. These projections will now be revised after the macro socioeconomic assessments are completed in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We anticipate that growth this year will probably be lower, but certainly will be higher next year as reconstruction gains momentum. In respect of inflation in the currency union, it has declined sharply from 9.5% in 2022 to 2.2% in 2023 and continues to moderate. As of March of this year, inflation was now down to around 1.9%, and it will largely track what we see in the US because the US is our major trading partner. Credit to businesses grew by 5.8% last year, while credit to households grew by 2.4% over the same period. Credit is projected to grow by 3.8% this year. Asset quality, specifically non-performing loans, has slightly improved from 11.2% in 2023 to 10.2% as of March 2024. However, non-performing loans, NPLs, remain uncomfortably high and will be adversely impacted by Hurricane Beryl.
The Council also received the report from the Technical Core Committee on Insurance and updates on key legislative matters. Additionally, the Council was apprised on the operations of the Eastern Caribbean Asset Management Corporation and the Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee Corporation. The ECCB Monetary Council, composed of one minister from each of the 8 participating governments, convenes 3 times annually to receive the governor's report on monetary and credit conditions and to provide directives and policy guidelines. The chairmanship rotates annually among its members. The Financial Education and Savings Program seeks to nurture financial responsibility for future generations. This week on In Focus, Cabinet Secretary Dr. Marcus Natta and Sybil Welsh shared updates on the Financial Education and Savings Program. The initiative seeks to foster financial literacy and economic empowerment among the nation's youth. Dr. Natta explained it is a 3-pronged program.
The savings account and the savings account for children the educational portion, and the investment portion. So those are the three prongs. The savings account will be a cash savings of $500 in our indigenous bank, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, that will be set up for children between the ages of 5 and 18 years of age. The other prong, which is the financial education component, and I have Sybil here who will delve a little bit deeper into that a little later on, will be for students in school as well as those who may have just stepped out of formal education because they're now 16, 17 as the case may be. And we want to also twin that with purchasing of shares in two of our local companies. First of all, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, and also the cable initially.
He outlined the objectives of the Financial Education and Savings Program, which includes empowering the nation's youth.
The primary purpose is, maybe more than one purpose. One is to instill a sense of saving, culture of saving, and not just saving and having stagnant savings, but how can you leverage that savings to do more and build on that wealth. And the idea is to hopefully create generational wealth, and so that with each generation going forward, we see an improvement in their standard of living in terms of their own financial resources, in terms of families. But also, the other purpose, I believe, is also to educate the young persons on investments, how to look at companies, investing in companies, look at shares, understanding shares, and how you can, again, leverage that as you go along. And not just start with, stick with just two companies, but be able to branch out and look at other types of investments. So overall, I think the Prime Minister was clear on his vision that he wants to really empower young people and therefore help future generations.
Sybil Welsh spoke on the importance of financial education for children.
At any age, one is able to absorb the fundamentals of savings and even investments. They may not call it investments as a 5-year-old, but certainly the thinking about what is it that I really need when I make a choice. You know, when you go to the store, your parent may say, you can have this or that. That in itself is putting on the table the issue of choices. And when we're talking about saving and investment, this is about choices. It's about, do I consume now, or do I defer consumption for a greater good? So it's all of these principles that you want persons at all ages, particularly in the youth aspect, when you are 5 and 6, to start to shape that thinking.
The initial announcement for the Financial Education and Savings Program was made in December 2023 by Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. It will benefit children aged 5 to 18 years old. The Solid Waste Management Corporation has announced the launch of the Clean a Mile campaign aimed at enhancing the cleanliness and environmental sustainability of St. Kitts. The effort will include bi-monthly cleanup activities where local groups, businesses, and community members will work together to clean specified sites across the island. The first cleanup event is set for Saturday, July 27th, with subsequent activities every other month, the next being on September 28th, 2024. On Friday, July 19th, SWMC's Public Relations and Communications Officer, Zaria Brown, appeared on ZIZ's The Edge with host Devon Cornelius to discuss the initiative.
How can we get involved in a meaningful way, especially as it relates to this being the hurricane season? And as you know, a lot of times, I'm sure you would have seen the footage where in Grenada, they galvanized flame and that kind of thing, and we don't want that for us. I mean, we've been blessed and spared as it relates to hurricanes, but we don't want in the event something happens, we're not ready. So that is where the initiative came from, and instead of trying to force it to be every month, every week, and so we wanted to encourage persons to come together, because at the end of the day, it's our community.
Brown called on local groups and organizations to join the Clean a Mile initiative.
I'm so happy that we're here today to encourage persons to take part. I would have sent out some emails to some businesses, and to my disappointment, I didn't receive any responses so far. This is referring my jobs. However, the Department of Constituency Empowerment recently came on, as well as the Department of Environment. Awesome. And so I would like, ideally, for it to expand beyond government and statutory bodies, but this is where we are so far.
Later, Warden Ivanka James shared the details on the various sites they will be targeting for the cleanup exercise.
The first village that we'll touch on is Kayan, where you have plenty old galvanized and boards, and it's hurricane season right now, as Zaria say, and you don't know how strong it can be, and then it causes many damages for our country. So we're going to start with Kayan, and then in the next 2 months we move to our next village and do a next cleanup there.
For more information on this initiative, please call 465-9507. After the break, CFPC advances green energy with solar panel and EV mechanic training, and the Curriculum Development Unit launches Curriculum Assessment Workshop. Stay with us.
This July, elevate your home with incredible savings at Oxford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Yes, you heard that right. It's a dining room and mattress sales event of the year. For the entire month of July, enjoy a fantastic 25% off all cash purchases of dining sets and mattresses. But wait, there's more. Make any higher purchase of dining room sets and mattresses and get double cashback coupons for free groceries. Double cashback coupons for free groceries. Save big and rest easy, knowing you're getting the best deals around. From elegant dining sets, perfect for family gatherings, to comfortable mattresses for a good night's sleep. Passwords and Ashley Furniture Home Store have everything you need. Hurry in from now until the end of July to Oxford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Dine and dream in style while saving big this July. Visit us today and transform your home. Oxford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store, where quality meets affordability. Terms and conditions apply. Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Greetings to you, our customers in the Fiber Federation. We at Phyllis and Kits and Nevis know you, our loyal customers, deserve the best network, the best service, and the best speed. However, over the past few months, we've received feedback which expressed growing concerns with our network quality and service delivery. We hear you. We appreciate your precise feedback, issues, and concerns regarding our products and services, as we use opportunities like these to improve and better serve you in the future. Trust when we say that we have been closely monitoring our network delivery and working steadfast to correct the inconsistencies and service interruptions in specific areas across the Federation. Our technicians have been mobilized to rapidly address these issues and concerns, making the necessary adjustments and improvement to infrastructure to better serve your valued customers. We once again apologize for the inconvenience caused. Thank you for your patience, and we encourage you to stay connected and attentive to our social media pages for more updates and exciting promotions. Thank you.
Welcome back. The Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College has achieved a significant milestone as the first cohort of its solar panel training program moves on to begin training as electrical vehicle EV mechanics. This progression marks a major step forward for St. Kitts and Nevis's green energy sector under the Caribbean Center of Excellence in Research, Innovation and Workforce Training project. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew praised the initiative's progress during a recent briefing, noting the imminent arrival of electric vehicles for training at CFBC. Launched on April 9, 2024, the project, a collaboration between CFBC and Green Solution International, SKN Incorporated, funded by the Global Environment Facility Small Grants Program, aims to position the Federation as a leading hub for sustainable research, green energy innovation, and workforce development. The project focuses on solar PV installation and EV maintenance, supporting the Federation's commitment to energy efficiency and enhancing quality of life. The program equips technicians to meet local demand for renewable energy and EV infrastructure, fostering economic growth through green innovation and training. The Curriculum Development Unit CDU commenced a series of curriculum assessment workshops on Monday, July 15th. The workshops aim to involve educators directly in the writing of new curricula for specific subject areas. Amanda Serrant Edmead, Director of the Curriculum Development Unit, explained the purpose of the workshops.
We started the process of writing curriculum for the lower secondary sector in the areas of modern languages, arts, and TVET. This is so that we can standardize the curriculum for our secondary schools at the lower secondary level. And so we need to standardize that program. And one of the main reasons is so that we can achieve our graduation criteria, which we are in the process of developing. All of this is part of our education sector plan, which began in 2017, which seeks to improve our education system so that all students can succeed.
She further extended gratitude to those who have contributed to the writing of the new curriculum.
We are grateful to the teachers who have volunteered their time. It's mostly voluntary. To develop the curriculum. We really appreciate their commitment to the process and to the vision.
The Curriculum Assessment Workshop marks a significant step towards enhancing best practices in education. In a bid to enhance sustainability in Nevis's fishing industry, Honorable Eric Evelyn, Deputy Premier and Minister of Agriculture in the Nevis Island Administration, expressed gratitude to the Department of Marine Resources in St. Kitts and Nevis and the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, for their recent donation of biodegradable fish pots to local fisherfolk. The biodegradable fish pots are expected to significantly benefit Nevis's fisherfolk and contribute to the sustainability of marine environments. The introduction of biodegradable fish pots aims to mitigate the issue of ghost fishing associated with traditional pots, as explained by Deputy Director in the Department of Marine Resources, Corey Maynard. The handing over ceremony was attended by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Huey Sargent, employees of the Department of Marine Resources, and local fisherfolk. The initiative underscores ongoing efforts by the NIA to promote sustainable fishing practices and support the livelihoods of Nevis's fisher community. Coming up in regional news, Antigua and Barbuda faces $220 million deficit despite revenue growth. The details when we come back.
Greetings to you, our customers in the Fiber Federation. We at Flo St. Kitts and Nevis know you, our loyal customers, deserve the best network, the best service, and the best speed. However, over the past few months, we've received feedback which expressed growing concerns with our network quality and service delivery. We hear you. We appreciate your precise feedback, issues, and concerns regarding our products and services. as we use opportunities like these to improve and better serve you in the future. Trust when we say that we have been closely monitoring our network delivery and working steadfast to correct the inconsistencies and service interruptions in specific areas across the Federation. Our technicians have been mobilized to rapidly address these issues and concerns, making the necessary adjustments and improvement to infrastructure to better serve your valued customers. We once again apologize for the inconvenience caused. Thank you for your patience, and we encourage you to stay connected and attentive to our social media pages for more updates and exciting promotions. Thank you.
Here are your Horseman's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running July 11 to July 24.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Barbecue Sauces, $7.99. Dunkin' Heinz Cake Mix, just $5.99. Philadelphia Cream Cheese Spreads, $13.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Frozen Waffles, $10.99. Buyer's Ice Cream, just $22.99. Dawn Dish Detergent, $12.99. And now our very low weekly
Value Deals. Essential Everyday Pasta, $4.99. Essential Everyday Pasta Sauce, $9.99. Post Honey Bunches of Oats, $12.99. Yogurt, $3.39. Equaline Hydrogen Peroxide, $6.99. Equaline Mouthwash, $10.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. In a move to assess the nation's fiscal health, the Cabinet of Antigua and Barbuda recently convened a high-level meeting with a 9-person team from the Ministry of Finance. The team comprised of the Financial Secretary, Deputy Financial Secretary, Accountant General, Deputy Commissioner of the Inland Revenue Department, Comptroller of Customs, and the Debt Manager. They presented a report on the country's revenues, expenditure, and overall treasury status. The report revealed an increase in government revenue from January to June of 2023, totaling just over $500 million. The same period in 2024 climbed almost $560 million. However, despite this positive trend in revenue generation, the team reported that expenditure for the same period exceeded $780 million. According to the Cabinet, the gap between the revenue and expenditure created a deficit of just over $220 million. Authorities in the Bahamas are searching for a Haitian artist who is believed to be lost at sea. A search is being conducted for Haitian rapper Mecance Wenz Jonathan Desir, 32, also known as Mecance. According to initial reports, police in Abaco received unconfirmed reports of the missing man on Tuesday, July 16th, and commenced an investigation. The Royal Bahamas Police Force says at present there are no official records of Desir entering or leaving the country. However, it is reported that he was last seen performing at a local nightclub on May 18, 2024, in celebration of Haitian Flag Day. Abaco police are actively investigating to determine the whereabouts of Desir and appeals to members of the public who may have information to contact the police. Coming up, U.S. policeman who joked about Indian woman's death fired. International news is next.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanaipa, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
Welcome back. A U.S. police officer has been fired for saying that an Indian student's life was of limited value after she died last year. The Seattle Police Department said that Officer Daniel Orderer's comments about Geneva Kandula's death were vile and callous, the Seattle Times reported. Kandula, 23, was fatally struck down in January by another police vehicle while she was crossing a street near her university. Daniel Orderer, who was responding to the incident, was recorded laughing and saying that she was a regular person and the city should just write a check. The footage was captured on his body camera while he had made a call to a colleague. "But she's dead," the officer was heard saying before laughing. "No, it's a regular person." "Yeah, just write a check," he said before laughing again. $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value, he added. The video was widely circulated on social media and sparked outrage online. On Wednesday, Seattle Police Department's interim chief, Sue Rahr, announced the policeman's termination through a department-wide email. Geneva Kandula was a graduate student at Northeastern University in Seattle. The officer who rammed her with his police vehicle was going at 74 miles per hour and she was thrown more than 100 feet, U.S. media reports said. U.S. President Joe Biden's campaign reiterated on Friday morning that the president is staying in the race despite calls from top Democratic leaders for him to step aside as the party nominee. Mr. Biden's re-election campaign chair, Jen O'Malley Dillon, appeared on MSNBC's Morning Joe on Friday, telling the program that the president is not withdrawing. She described him as more committed than ever to beat Donald Trump and said he's the best person to take on the former president. Her comments come amid conflicting reports of conversations within Mr. Biden's circle and the larger party about the president's future, further confusing public perceptions of the campaign. The Democratic National Convention begins 19th August, but the Democratic National Committee is expected to meet virtually the first week of August to nominate Biden as the official party nominee to meet state ballot deadlines. On next in sports, Windies England's second test day 2 and Netball League in full swing. Stay with us.
Health-wise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Monique Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, Kavem Haj's maiden Test century helped guide the West Indies to 351 for 5 at the end of Day 2, trailing England by 65 runs at stumps on Day 2. The tourists began Day 2 chasing England's first innings total of 416 all out. The West Indies were in trouble early on as they at one stage were 84 for 3 with only captain Craig Brathwaite, the best top 3 batsmen, with a knock of 48. However, the pair of Alec Athenaeus, who scored 82, and Hodge came together and put on a 4th wicket partnership of 175 runs to steady the innings for the West Indies. Hodge was eventually dismissed for a well-played 120 runs. The West Indies closed the day on 351 for 5. Jason Holder and Joshua De Silva were not out batsmen on 28 and 32 respectively, and will resume the run chase on Day 3. The St. Kitts Netball League is in full swing with the action taking place at the Pam Tyson courts as the 5 teams involved vie for the title of champions. Kent Fuentes caught up with President of the St. Kitts Nevis Netball Association, Dylan French, recently.
The first federal cooperative credit union local netball league is one of 3 leagues in the federation, with the Nevis Netball League and the Federal League that includes teams from both islands completing the list of competitions. President of the St. Kitts Nevis Netball Association, Dion French, believes the competition within the leagues will lead to an improvement in the sport locally.
Well, it has helped us significantly because for quite some time netball has been dominant in Nevis Fosse. And since our inception in 2021, we have seen growth in netball, both in St. Kitts and Nevis. In fact, we have only 5 teams here in this tournament this year. But even though we have 5 teams, you can see with the spectators that are here, it shows that persons are still interested in netball.
French hopes that the support shown for the sport will lead to added investment.
Sponsorship, we are hoping will, when they see how netball has been revived, we are hoping that other corporate citizens will come on board. We take this opportunity to thank First Federal. When we first initiated the conversation, I can tell you that they said yes, just as how their logo or their motto say. We say yes, they did say yes to us, and we are grateful for them.
The Federation Netball President hopes that with the promise shown from the league on both islands, that the sport of netball continues in an upward trend.
Well, my immediate hope for netball in St. Kitts and Nevis is that we have more teams participating. Typically in St. Kitts we have about 8 clubs, but some of the clubs that were supposed to be participating due to uniform and those kind of things and getting the uniform in time, they were unable to participate in the league. But for our federal league, we do have like 13 teams between St. Kitts and Nevis, so it typically is a good turnout.
The action continues as 30th Entertainment Aces Netball Club, Sun Island Clothing Aqua Ballers, Keyon Pacers Netball Club, Coscab Coca-Cola Shamrock, and Newtown Netball Club all vie for the title of champions. Kent Fuentes, ZIZ Sport.
Thanks, Kent. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
It's okay to party. It's okay to drink. But it's never okay to drive after drinking at a party. Make it a night to remember, not a night to forget. Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. Make the right choice. St. Kitts and Nevis.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. ECCB Monetary Council convenes 108th meeting in Angola. Financial Education and Savings Program to nurture financial responsibility for future generations. And SWMC launches Clean a Mile campaign to promote environmental sustainability. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carla Barrage. Goodbye.